Hello and welcome to the 2012 GTSeries Awards hosted by myself, Bradley Vanian, and Andrew Donaldson. Hello, Andrew.
Hello.
Hello. So, just to all the watchers, Andrew is a staff member, and I am the admin of GTSeries. We have been working on GTSeries since May 2012, and these awards are to celebrate mostly the good, but also some of the not so good moments that have happened in GTSeries since it began. So, GTSeries, it is a professional PS3 and PC racing community. It was originally only for PS3, however, in the last month it has expanded to the PC platform. It began on GT5, and then it expanded onto other games such as Dirt 3 and F1 2012, and then recently we've gone to rFactor. So we have numerous awards. Just an example of some of the awards we have. We have the luckiest moment of the year. We have the crash of the year. We have the unluckiest driver of the year. We have the race of the year. And we also have the driver of the year, along with many other awards. The way that these awards have taken place is that there has been nominations available. Any licensed members from the community have been able to nominate who they think should deserve each award. And then all of these nominations have gone into a poll. And then again, all licensed members at GTSeries have been able to vote on who they think should win the award. So let's get on to the first award, which is the 2012 Luckiest Moment of the Year. So we have 4 nominations. First off, we have Joseph Skidmore winning after Bradley Vanian spun. We have Martin Berg getting second place in his debut event. We have Carl Keelan getting a podium at Canada. And we have Joseph Skidmore winning after being last at Valencia. Now, just going to explain some of these nominations. The first one, Joseph Skidmore winning after Bradley Vanian spun. Really, during the opening round of the World Caterham Cup, on the final lap, Bradley Vanian, myself, spun into the pit lane, and that allowed Joe to win the race. Next, we have Martin Berg getting second place in his debut event. Certain drivers, such as yourself, Andrew, lost connection. Plus also another driver Toby Sandford, wore out his tyres, and that gave Martin second place. Then we have Kyle Keelan getting a podium at Canada. He wasn't quick. He wasn't quick compared to the other drivers, and due to incidents and a safety car, he managed to get a podium. And then the last one, Joseph Skidmore winning after being at last at Valencia. Joe was involved in a first lap incident and was right at the back, and then managed to win the race. Arguably lucky. Some people would say it's luck, others won't, even though it has been nominated to be a luckiest moment of the year currently. As yourself, Andrew, you retired due to a controller problem, I believe. So then, the winner is, out of these 4 nominations, Kyle Keelan for getting a podium at Canada. So, I wouldn't say it's a very good award to win, but it's an award once and for all. So, you know.
Money's only award, so that could be that could be an achievement-ish.
Yeah, it could be one of the only achievements for him. He closely followed in second place in that was Joe for winning after being at the back.
Okay, now we're moving on to the second award, the 2012 Driver of the Year. This award goes to the driver who's pulled off an exceptional performance in a particular race. Like he dominated, in pole fast lap, or came from the back to win the race. The nominations are Joseph Skidmore at Valencia in the GTSeries F1 Championship, Shane Burke at Global Karting Series Season 1 Autumn Mini, Alejandro Fernandez at the GTSeries Formula 1 Championship Singapore race, Vanian at Indianapolis in the International Front Wheel Drive Championship. Scott Sobick at World GTSeries Monza. Alejandro Fernandez at Catering Inside for World Catering Cup. And Alejandro Fernandez at Korea for the GTSeries F1 Championship. I'm just going to explain each one briefly. Joe's Skidmore's nomination was for his drive at Valencia when he got taken out at turn 1 and fought his way through the field to take a win. Shane Burke's one. He started at the back and then fought his way through the field and took the lead early on. Alejandro Fernandez, similar, so he had a problem at the start and took lead early on and dominated. Bradley Vanian dominated by over a minute over the second place person. Scott Sobick, another dominant performance.
He took pole and then won by about 40 seconds. He led every single lap.
Yeah, Alejandro Fernandez kicking inside, dominating that one. And then at Korea, he got taken out very early on. He fought his way right at the end, took lead right at the end after Scott Sobick made a mistake due to crash. And now it's time to announce the winner. The 2012 Driver of the Year goes to Joseph Skidmore at Valencia for his drive. He got taken out at turn 1 and fought his way through the field. Well done, Joe. Second place at the award was Alejandro Fernandez at Korea.
Okay, so well done to Joe there. Now on to our third award. This is not as sort of important as the others. This is the 2012 Crash of the Year. So this is for a particular crash, so one particular crash, which has sort of been the top crash of the year. We have 3 nominations for this, and all are in exactly the same race. All 3 are at the GTSeries F1 Championship race at Korea. So we have the 3 nominations. The first one is Joseph Skidmore and Carl Keelan colliding. The second one is Scott Sobick and Alejandro Fernandez colliding. And the third one is Nicholas Harrison causing an incident. So just explaining the one with Joe and Kyle. On the third lap, on the back straight of Korea, they made contact on the straight somehow. Joe got a 10-second penalty in game, even though that was removed after the race. Meanwhile, Kyle was spun around multiple times. Then Scott Sobick and Alejandro Fernandez, they were teammates at Red Bull. They were fighting for the championship, and at turn 2 on the opening lap, Scott clipped the back of Ali, forcing Ali right to the back. And Scott did get penalised for that. And then the third nomination, Nicholas Harrison, again at turn 2 on the opening lap, where he braked too late and collided with Joe and Kyle, I believe. So, this one was very close. There was only 2 votes separating the 3 nominations, from as in the top and the bottom nomination. But the winner is Joe and Kyle colliding at Korea on the straight. Where they collided on the straight on the third lap. A very hilarious collision. Well done to those 2.
Yeah.
So now on to the 4th award, Andrew.
Yeah, the 4th award is 2012 Surprise of the Year. This goes to a driver who surprised others by performing very well or something happening which was very surprising. Examples of this could be Alejandro Fernandez stalling on the grid, Nicholas Harrison outperforming everyone's expectations in Germany. The nominations are Jules Hopkins at Suzuki East in IFFC. He outperformed all everyone's expectations, qualified at on front row both occasions, and was strong for the whole event. Adam Williams qualifying second at ITCT and keeping the inside. Don't think anyone expected that. Third nomination, Alejandro Fernandez stalling at GTSeries F1 Championship Season 1 at Singapore. Fourth nomination, Nicholas Howson at Hockenheim. Boys outstanding performance. And final one is Jules Hopkins at Altman for the RFC. Another very strong performance. I'm just going to explain in brief. Jules Hopkins, as I said, outperformed every expectations while he on the front row both times and battled for the lead. That's pretty much the same story for Altman. Adam Williams, I don't think anyone expected him to qualify second. But he did, he got front row and outperformed everyone's expectations. Alejandro Fernandez, that was a very weird surprise.
Yeah, well, I think it'd be classed as a surprise because you don't expect someone to be stuck on the grid at the start of a race. So.
Yeah, I mean, it was on pole and then he stalled in it, which caused a lot of problems. Well, it helped me, Joe. I don't think it helped. Next one, Nicholas Harrison. Like I said, he just outperformed his expectations.
Yeah, he almost won that, but he made a couple of mistakes late on.
Yeah. He qualified on the prime tyres, so it's like basically hide his pace from everyone.
Yeah.
And then during the race, while everyone's pitting, he just got the hammer down.
During the GTSeries F1 Championship, I don't remember many. I think that was the only time where someone used the prime tyres for quali and it actually worked.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for just a couple of mistakes in the penalty, I really believe he would have won.
Yeah. Well, now it's time to announce the winner of the 2012 Surprise of the Year, and it goes to Nicholas Howson at GTSeries Formula 1 Championship at Germany. Well done to him.
Yeah, so well done. Even though he didn't actually win, he fought for the lead. He had a very different strategy, and it surprised everyone. Exactly why that is the 2012 Surprise of the Year.
Yeah. Now it's time to move on to the next award.
And that is the Unluckiest Driver of the Year. So we have 3 nominations for this. Just to explain, the Unluckiest Driver of the Year. This is something which is given to drivers that are deemed to be unlucky in some way, either due to technical problems, due to being very unfortunate, maybe getting taken out, anything like this, which has caused them to be an unlucky driver.
Yeah, I think I might be in the running for this one.
Yeah. So the first nomination is Scott Sovic. Second, we have myself, Bradley Vanian, and third, we have Andrew Donaldson. Those are the only 3 nominations. So, about Scott Sovic, during the GT5 championships, he had many connection problems. Even though in the races that he did take part in, he managed to get wins, podiums, and if he did do a whole season, he would have definitely been fighting for the championships. And also on the in the F1 championship, he was fighting for the championship, but he just had a few unfortunate moments in the mid-season, and he ended up actually not taking part in the final round. Then we have myself, Bradley Vanian, in the GT5 leagues, season 2 of the International Touring Car Cup. He was able to get front row starts, but was very unfortunate and was never able to win. He fought with his main rival Shane Burke, but Shane Burke always came out on top. And then we have Andrew Donaldson, who was in a similar boat to Scott Sovic, always disconnecting, always having technical problems, and even on times in the final lap where he's lost out on podiums.
Yeah.
So the winner is Andrew Donaldson, who wins, only having 1 more vote than Scott. So well done to you, Andrew.
Yeah, thank you. It's like they both want I really wanted to win. The next award, I think we'll move into that.
The unluckiest moment of the year.
Yeah, the 2012 unluckiest moment of the year. This goes to someone who just was plain unlucky at just a particular moment. Like examples of this could be Alejandro Fernandez disconnected while dominating at Nürburgring. He got punched as well, Alejandro Fernandez at Australia for leading. Nominations are Alejandro Fernandez, who disconnected while he was leading at the Nürburgring. After he disconnected his teammate, which was you, took the win. Toby Sanford, who lost second place on final for laps. The grip glitch at the opening round of World GTSeries, very weird. I don't even know. I still don't know how to explain that.
Yeah, really, many of the drivers, not all the drivers, just some particular drivers had some sort of glitch, which meant they had a severe lack of grip, which meant they were many seconds off the pace. Myself, I was leading the race when the grip glitch happened, and that cost me the win. It also happened to Joseph and Alejandro.
I think it happened to me, but I don't really remember. Final nomination: Alejandro Fernandez. He got a puncher on the last lap while leading at Australia. That puncher cost him a victory. Basically gave Scott Sovic a victory.
Yeah, and that was a very important race, obviously, because both of them were fighting for the championship, and that gave Scott the lead at that time.
Yeah, and now the 12 unluckiest moment of the year goes by a massive landslide. It goes to Alejandro, who disconnected while lead at the Nürburgring.
Well done, Ali. I know he may not be too happy about winning the award. I think he would have much rather have won the race. But I think he got pole. He didn't actually enjoy the track, but he got pole and was just leading away while everyone else was just either not up to the pace or was making mistakes, and then he just lost connection.
Yeah.
So now on to our next award, and due to some irregular circumstances, there has been no voting for this. This is because during the nomination stage, only one person was nominated. This is for the luckiest driver of the year. We've already had the luckiest moment. The luckiest moment was Carl Keelan getting a podium at Canada, and he's also won the luckiest driver of the year. This was a much bigger landslide than the unluckiest moment of the year because he was the only nomination. So the reason why he was the luckiest driver was because he got many podiums due to others having disconnections, crashes, controller problems, anything like this. He was not the fastest driver. He was not the fastest driver. He was not as consistent as the others, but he got these podiums due to others' problems.
I'm not sure if he'd be proud of that, but yeah, he got another award.
Yeah, and I'm going to continue on to the funniest moment of the year. So the funniest moment of the year. This is for any moments during any races or events which has just been pure hilarity. So we have 6 nominations. First off, we have myself, Bradley Vanian, spinning into the pit lane while leading at the final corner of the race at Deep Forest in the opening round of the World Catering Cup. I also lost a victory on that. Nomination 2 is the Cat and Mouse races at Monaco during... this is during the fun event called Jam Session Joy on Dirt 3, where we had some cat and mouse races, and that was a very fun event at Monaco. Next we have myself, again, Bradley Vanian, spinning into the pit lane again. In the second race of Deep Forest in the K-Run Cup, I made exactly the same mistake which I did in race 1. Fourth, we have Alejandro Fernandez taking pole at Nürburgring after complaining about the track. We already know that he lost connection during the race. He's also been nominated for doing Gangnam Style after winning in Korea during the GTSeries F1 Championship. And the last nomination is for Waste Kuba for causing a crash at Valencia with no one noticing. So the winner is 3 people. We have 3 different nominations which have won.
That itself makes it quite really funny.
Yes. The first one of these is myself, Bradley Vanian, for spinning into the pit lane while leading at the final corner of the race and losing the win. We also had the Cat and Mouse of Monaco that tied with the spin into the pit lane. And then the other one is Alejandro Fernandez doing Gangnam Style. They're also tied, so all three will be classed as winning, even though the cat and mouse, okay, not a particular person, but that particular event also wins the award for the funniest moment.
Okay, next award is the 2012 Race of the Year. This, well, goes to the race or event that was just outstanding, basically. Like overtaking lots of actions, stuff like that. There's 5 nominees. We've got the World Catering Cup Season 1 Suzuki East Race 2, which is on YouTube. You can check it out. Next one, the Go 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 karting special event, the second race. Then we've got another karting event, the Autumn Ring Mini Race 1 for the Global Karting Series. Then we've got the GTSeries F1 Championship Season 1 at Canada. And the final nomination is the Touring Car Championship at Deep Forest. Want to briefly explain them. The World Catering Cup Season 1 in Suzuki East Race 2 just had a 4-way battle to lead for pretty much the whole race. It was only after the mistakes from Joe and myself that cost us the victory, but the battle still continued with Vanian and then Andrew Fernandez fighting out right to the end for the win. The Go 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 team race 2 just had action everywhere. There was lots of overtaking, side-by-side action, and surprises, which just made it a really fun race. The Global Karting Series Season 1 Autumn Mini Race 1. I didn't finish the race, but it was fun to watch with a load of action, side-by-side action. It was an overall fun race to watch. The next one I send the GTSeries Formula 1 Championship event race at Canada. That, well, I had a safety car for starters. It had a lot of action, plenty of surprises, and yeah, one of them cars getting a podium. Then the final nomination is the touring car race at Deep Forest, which I never competed in, so I'm just gonna guess that it just had a lot of overtaking and stuff. Okay, the winner of the 2012 Race of the Year goes to the World Catering Cup Suzuka East Race 2. No surprise, not really
Well done,
surprised there.
Suzuka. Well done, Suzuka.
Yeah, yeah. Just you can watch on YouTube. Links. It's in one of the Sony GTSeries official YouTube channel, which you can find on the form. The next award is
the 2012 Overtake of the Year. So this is for one particular overtake which has been so stunning that it has been nominated. We have 5 different nominations. The first off being Joseph Skidmore overtaking Bradley Vanian at Tsukuba. Then we have Bradley Vanian overtaking Shane Burke at Deep Forest. Joseph Skidmore overtaking Andrew Donaldson twice at Korea. And then Andrew Donaldson overtaking 2 cars at Suzuka. Scott Sovic overtaking Shane Burke at Deep Forest. And those are the 5 nominations. So the one where Skidmore overtook Vanian at Tsukuba, that was around the outside of the final turn. It's a very long and very tight final turn. Bradley Vanian overtaking Shane Burke at Deep Forest. This was in the Mini Coopers for the International Touring Car Cup. At the penultimate corner of the race, Vanian did an undercut and managed to get the lead with 1 corner to go. Joseph Skidmore overtook Andrew Donaldson twice around the outside of turn 7 at Korea. We then have Andrew Donaldson overtaking 2 cars into turn 1 at Suzuka East in the Caterhams using Slipstream and Balls.
Yep.
And then we have Scott Sovic overtaking Shane Burke at Deep Forest. Again, a very good move, just like the one where Bradley Vanian overtook Shane Burke at Deep Forest. So the winner is, this was very tight actually, the top 3 were separated by only 1 vote. The winner is Andrew Donaldson for overtaking 2 cars at Suzuka East. Well done.
Yeah. Right, that was a bit of a surprise, but yeah, nice to win another award.
Yeah.
So then we got to say to how I want to win the award. Yeah, I'm just very happy to take this award. Hope to take it next year. If maybe I'll have a similar move or something. I don't know. Yeah, let's move on to the next award. So really can't think what to say to after winning that award.
Oh, this is a big award. It is the Driver of the Year.
Yeah, the 2012 GTSeries Driver of the Year goes to a driver who was just outstanding in, well, pretty much everything. There's 4 nominations. Yourself for winning the first
Yep,
2
me, Bradley
GTSeries
Vanian.
leagues. Shane Burke, who after winning the dominating the global karting series, he
Before it
won
was
the
cancelled.
yeah the go karting. He was just on form
The 2
recently.
hours of Le Mans.
Yeah, all those events. Then we got Alejandro Fernandez for pretty dominating the start, but at the end he was pretty much the dominant force at GTF and the Carbon and GT Series Formula One Championship.
Yeah, and that person that was challenging him at the end was Joseph Skidmore, and he is the 4th and last nomination for the Driver of the Year.
Yeah, he was nominated for just always been fighting for wins. He hasn't won a championship yet, but he's performed outstanding in a lot of championship. I think he was on his best results were in the Caterhams at the start of the season.
Yeah, he got
Okay,
many wins in the opening season. He was leading at the halfway stage.
yeah, the time at fine. Yeah, now it's time to announce the winner of the GT Series 2012 Driver of the
Drum
Year,
roll.
and the winner is Bradley Vanian. Well done.
Woo.
Any words?
Not for this award. No, I don't have any awards for this. Words for this. No. So that is the last award that we have on offer.
Yeah,
Yeah, so remember, if you want to join GTSeries, you can very easily do so. You can go to www.gtseries.forumatic.com. There shall be a link in the video description, don't worry about that. It's also very easy to join leagues. There's rookie guides on the main page, which you can easily read. There's also a racing calendar, so you can find out exactly when the latest events are happening. And there's very easy access to all the leagues and events that happen at the site. So,
yeah,
since May, in these last 7 months, GTSeries has evolved totally.
yeah.
It was set out just to be a single league for about 5 to 8 drivers, and now since there we have now got 58 drivers with almost 50 of them being able to race in our leagues. I've also been joined by 3 staff members, one of which being Andrew, the others being Joseph Skidmore and Alejandro Fernandez, so thanks to all of them. We've had tons of posts on the forum. We've expanded. We've got now a Twitter account. We've got a Facebook page. We've got a YouTube channel where we post our videos of races and lap guides and everything to do with our leagues and events.
Yeah.
We've also got tons of photos of our old Gran Turismo 5 races on Photo Bucket. What else?
Yeah, I think you pretty much covered everything. We've got a 24-hour link, send a link where so drivers from different countries can see, well, it'll be easy to see what time it is for them.
Yeah, and we also have now our own TeamSpeak channel, which we are currently using now. We want to thank Dave Simmons for providing myself and the community with this TeamSpeak channel. So thanks, Dave. And that pretty much wraps it up. So I'd like to thank everybody who has signed up to GTSeries, everybody who has raced, everybody who has helped the community grow in any way or any shape or any way they've helped. And obviously I want to thank staff members of Andrew for doing this award ceremony.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
And you know, be sure to check out next year, where I'm sure the awards ceremony will be bigger and better than ever. You know,
Well, mate,
when I
hopefully at the
started the
end of
community, when I started the community in May, I never thought it would grow to what it is now. Even though we only have 58 members, I really think that it could grow. You know, getting 50 members for the end of 2012, that just didn't seem like it was going to happen. And now, with the addition of rFactor leagues and F1 2012, we are really growing into very high amount of drivers in a race.
yeah. Well, hopefully by the end of 2013 we can get 100 members.
Oh, I will get more than 100. If we've got almost 60 in 7 months, in the first 7 months, we should be able to get to at least 200, hopefully.
Yeah. Yeah, imagine that.
So, it's bye from me.
Goodbye from me, and yeah, thanks for listening to this, watching this GTSeries Awards ceremony.
Good night.